Hi guys, this is Step Up. Sorry, I have to be quiet for this video. People are sleeping, so please turn the volume up as much as you can. Thank you for understanding. So, I have some exciting revelations that seem to be coming together all now for this timing. So, this calendar of April flowing into May 2020.
Mommy.
Seems to be very important. A lot of what I've been given by Jesus and Abba Yahweh and Mama Ruach HaKodesh are lining up for this timing. Now, for some reason, Jesus, whenever he shows me dates, especially related to the calendar, they all tend to point to the Gregorian calendar. And I always know that he's giving me dates for the Gregorian calendar to watch on the Gregorian calendar. I've even had dreams of past boyfriend named Gregory in relation to the Lord coming and him referencing the union of the bride and Christ. And his name, Gregory, means watchful and watching and to watch. So to stay alert and awake. And this is the time that we need to be alert and awake and watchful. And I also believe that is also confirmation that the Lord does use the Gregorian calendar also for us to watch. So anyways, this is just how the Lord works with me. And he works with me in other ways and shows me other things too, but this is definitely one of them. So I felt led to share that explanation with you. So I remember I had a dream. It was a vision in a dream a long while ago. And it was the letter V. And I knew it was the Roman numeral of the number 5. And that's what it meant. And then I woke up and then I seen a magazine clipping. And it was Mystery Babylon, the mother of harlots, represented as the Statue of Liberty. And it had a giant V5 on it, Roman numeral. And then I knew that it represented that event of the nuking of New York City, the false flag, the next false flag that we are alerted to, and I've been alerted to in dreams. But I also knew that it represented a Gregorian calendar, and I think it represented the month of May, possibly May 1st to May 5th, depending. And May 1st is May Day, May Day. Also, Jesus told me in a dream that he said 2 weeks, 2 raptures. And then he used his finger and pointed to the Gregorian calendar, which I knew it was. And then he pointed to a Friday, and then he pointed down 1 block of a week to the next Friday. And he said first rapture, and then he moved 1 week down, 7 days down to the next Friday. And said second rapture. Okay. And the first of the wise, I had, most of you know this, I had an audible word from an angel of the Lord while awake, which he said, there will be 3 departures. First are the wise who will shine bright. Second are the righteous. And third, and then his voice cut out. So I knew that he was talking about the elect, the bride, and 144,000. It's the first departure. And then a week later is the great multitude departure. Okay? That's the fullness of the fields of the harvest. So then I had, so I always watch the Fridays because Jesus showed me that. And then I had a night vision a while ago, over a year ago, an epiphany of a bridal veil and a dark moon, which is the new moon. And I knew that had to do with the preparation of the bride and the 144,000 elect for their departure. And that is lining up now, I believe, as a high watch for April 24th, because that's the new moon day. The new moon is the 23rd to the 24th. Okay. And May 8th is actually second Passover. And I believe that's the time the Antichrist will come to power. He'll rise. So we'll see Obama come back then in a position of power. I think that will be the timing that week, possibly on the 8th or just before it. He's coming for second Passover. The Lord won't give him his original Passover because he's not going to share his glory with no man. Okay? So, is it possible that we go on one of these dates, either the 24th or the 1st or the 8th for the first departure, or perhaps the 24th and the 1st for the first, the 24th for the first departure and the 1st for the second departure, or could it be the 1st for the first departure and the 8th for the second departure? I don't know, guys. I don't know. But I do know that the beast will rise, and I keep being shown that the beast rises when I leave. Okay? I keep being shown that Obama comes back when I leave, and that the great multitude will see this because they're left behind to see this. And then they're taken a week later, or something like that. So these are just revelations the Lord is showing me. And so we'll see how Abba Yahuwah chooses to fulfill this. I'm not sure. But we will watch and wait on the Lord and our blessed hope. These are high watch times. I don't have absolute certainty. I prophesy in part, as do we all. But we are not caught unaware. And so, thus, these are the facts and information the Lord shares with us to keep us watching and awake and aware, so that we know and can see the day approaching, and we know that we're in the season. Okay? So I hope and pray this encourages you as it has me, and I pray you keep watchful, because our redemption does draw nigh. May the peace of Christ be with you and all your own. Amen.